Hi, I'm Emma. Welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're making lemon-ginger scones. These are really easy to whip up at home, but it'll taste just like you got them at a cafe. Let's go ahead and get started. Preheat oven to 375 degrees. Grab a stick of butter plus 2 tablespoons and dice into little cubes. These can be about a ½ inch, and then return the butter to the fridge till you're ready to use. Measure out 77 grams of crystallized ginger, this is about a ½ cup, and chop this nice and fine. Next, grate 1 tablespoon of fresh ginger. You can actually store ginger in the freezer so that you always have it on hand. Now that we've prepped all of our mix-ins, let's start the dough. Measure out 34 grams of sugar and add the zest of 1 lemon. Use your fingers to rub together the zest and the sugar. Add 228 grams of flour to the bowl, along with 2 teaspoons of baking powder, a ¼ teaspoon of baking soda, 1 tablespoon of ground ginger, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Toss everything together with your hands and set this aside. To prepare the wet ingredients, mix together a ½ cup of buttermilk with the grated ginger. And then whisk these together to combine. Grab your chilled butter and add all of it to a food processor with about a half of the dry ingredients. Pulse until pebbly and pea-sized. It's okay if chunks of butter are still visible. This is what makes the scones nice and flaky. Transfer this to the remaining dry mixture along with the crystallized ginger. Toss everything together to combine. In 3 increments, drizzle the buttermilk over the dry ingredients and toss with a spatula to get started. When the dough is still shaggy, turn it out onto a floured work surface. In several turns, knead the dough till it comes together, but do be careful not to over-knead. This is a little trick that I like to do with parchment paper. If you crumple it up before laying it down, it lays perfectly flat. Right as everything starts to stick together, flatten it into a disc and cut into 6 portions and brush with half and half. Arrange on a lined tray and bake for 27 minutes. After the scones have baked, allow them to cool on the tray for 5 minutes before transferring to a cooling rack. While the scones continue to cool, we'll get started with the glaze. In a small bowl, whisk together 1 tablespoon of lemon juice and 4 tablespoons of powdered sugar. You can totally sift the powdered sugar, but I'm not really bothered by any small clumps. Spoon the glaze all over the scones and let set several minutes before serving. And voila, scones. Our scones have cooled slightly and the glaze is set. It's time to take a taste. All right, I'll grab this one. Ooh, they're so nice and golden brown. So flaky. The ginger is nice and spicy, and the lemon glaze is really nice and tart. And they're so buttery. It's such a great flavor combination. I'm definitely gonna have to share these with my neighbors so I don't eat all of them. Scones are really simple to make at home, and I've linked the recipe below, but make sure that you like and subscribe for a new video every Sunday. Thanks for watching.